Okay, here. I hope Saint. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Gut, nein. Achso, Ende. Können wir da ein paar Flaschen
The
machen?
tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Ist das hier die Promenade? Das ist meine Frage. Nee. Wo ist die Promenade? Ach. Warte. Es geht ja gar nicht voran. Oh. Wo war diese... Das ist alleine noch viel schwieriger, weil... Oh. Oh. Ist das der...
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Siehst du mal, da waren wir noch gar nicht.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Der Kryptofaschist.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
Oh, der ist aber sehr amerikanisch, oder?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Of course.
Wow, geil.
Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass, not like walking over a nice water lock.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long. I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we go in.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work.
I'm afraid not, officer. I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest. And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch
Was nie
whale crabs if we
unangenehm,
don't
ist der
dry out
unangenehm.
soon.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen him. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 40th century, and it's hers.
Okay.
She's seen it.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now. No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. Sometimes it's helpful to take a break and return to one's primary pursuit with fresh eyes. Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry. That's highly unlikely, officer, but in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture on
Wie
your
soll
belly.
der denn Pheromone gefunden haben? Naja.
It's made of Muscom research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week. Your choice. As I said, the chances of you encountering the phasmid.
But you feel you should have it on you. Something bad might happen. Don't mess around. Take the pheromone. It'll make you sexier.
Thank you for your help.
Finally, you're being sensible. I'll start packing right now.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time. But what if the information is vital? What about his eager to leave friend Gary there? Talk to him too, perhaps.
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization. I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Ich kann Ihnen versichern, dass ich wieder das eine oder andere bin.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
He pronounces Revocol. with a hard K, unlike other people.
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
Ja, wissen Sie was?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
Das Spiel ist schon ein bisschen anstrengend.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
My mug? Why would you think that?
Ist das.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all. Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have,
Ist es.
and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you? Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions.
Aha,
Helping out the law.
ist unangenehm.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
Officer, please, let me explain. It's not like I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know? Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Prüfung?
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but
Armor? No. I mean, yes, of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
an infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe it more closely after this topic is...
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though.
Komm, da ist was.
Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez. So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Chimeans run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself. I hope I could help your investigation in my small way.
Oh, sehr schön.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
How? But why were you in my apartment, officer? So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, no, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
The article about the businesses? How does he know? No way in hell I'm writing it now. I won't cause any more trouble. I'll
Ja,
enlist
gut.
cooperation. The union doesn't have to worry about me. They're honest vacholiers. Honest men.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Muss noch was
I
machen?
like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
Alter.
Stupid way. It's a secret right. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably. Is he?
Oh, fuck.
He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
I don't pray, officer. Faith in
Das ist
non-existent
wichtig.
helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revocolian men such as ourselves. No, no. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids.
Oh, yes, the burning rhino.
Mhm.
Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care, because I won't be the one looking for him out in a rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
Was ein Blödsinn.
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
Ein Nashorn, das Feuerflügel hat.
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze. Yeah, well, Revocol used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago. That seems unlikely too.
Was?
Super solid argument, Gary. Can't argue with that.
The flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior. During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly. Local peasants call it the passion ring. They fear
Alter.
the rhinos, as perhaps they should.
It's clear the burning rhino is dear to him on Ming.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Beherrschung. Da habe ich noch gar nichts. Kommen wir mal einen rein. Mhm. Wie, warte mal. Achso, nee. Okay, ich verstehe es.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Komm, bitte jetzt.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath. Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example.
Ja.
One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other. resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he
Ich krieg
lives.
eins. Endlich.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I